Now, when it comes to the Air Jordan 2, I will be keeping that same energy that I always have, and that energy is that I don't like them. It's just not for me. I don't like the way that they look. It's just not a sneaker that I like. You know what I mean? But I do have to admit, I've been seeing some on-feet pictures of the Air Jordan 2 Chicago, and they actually look really good on feet. Like, this is a pretty nice looking sneaker. It's an OG colorway. It originally came out back in the mid-1980s. And Jordan Brand and Nike, they've really been pushing the 2s this year. I mean, we saw several collaborations. Some of them were kind of cool. Some of them were eh. I think the best looking one that I saw was probably the Alma Manure 2. You know what I mean? But this sneaker right here, I think is actually going to do well. I think it's going to sell out. And the reason why I think it's going to sell out is because I think Jordan Brand and Nike are not going to produce like a ton of pairs of these. You know what I mean? And if they do for some reason, if there's 200, 300, 400,000 pairs, these will probably sit around for a little bit. You know what I mean? But if they're smart and only do like 90,000, 130,000, like something like that, I think the sneaker is going to sell out because in my comments section over like the past like month or so, a lot of you guys have been telling me that, you know, you've been anticipating this Chicago 2 release, like you're, you know, really going to pick it up and stuff like that, which kind of surprised me because normally the 2 is really not a sneaker no one talks about, no one hypes up or anything like that. But this one right here does have a lot of interest. I don't think it's going to have, you know, lost and found Jordan 1 stock numbers. So I think the sneaker will sell out. As far as the sneaker being worth money, right now the prices actually are a little bit higher than I anticipated. Retail on it is $200. And I'm looking on GOAT as far as the prices go. In my size, they're $270. Size, let's say 10.5 is $265. Size 13 is $274. So around like $250 to $275 before the release, which is actually not a bad sign at all. Like, but do I think it's going to be a great investment? I don't. And it's not because I don't think the sneaker is going to go up in value. I think it will be tough. If you pick this sneaker up and you held it for an extended period of time, I think it's going to be tough to find a buyer for it. You know what I mean? Like, you think people are really going to circle back to pick this up in a year, year and a half? Maybe, maybe not. Personally, if you're going to invest in these, I would probably, you know, only do it for the short term. You know what I mean? Make $50 and, you know, move on to the next thing. You know, it's a classic, but it's not a sneaker that everybody really loves at scale or something. It's not an Air Jordan 1. It's not an Air Jordan 4 or anything like that. So, you know what I mean? I do think the sneaker will sell out. I do think it's a nice looking sneaker, and I do think it will have some resale value in the short term. Personally, it's just not for me. But let me know down in the comment section if you're going after the Air Jordan 2 Chicago this Friday, December 30th when it drops. Other than that, that's what I have for you guys today. I'd like to thank you all for your time. I love you all. Peace. For more sneaker content, make sure you hit that subscribe button and you hit that notification bell so you never miss a video.